Alright. Sorry about that momentary delay. Be just one more moment and we'll get this stream up and running. Alright. We are back. Try and make one or two more little adjustments. We'll be ready to go. Alright, now we should be good. Sorry for the delay. I am your host, Axeman. And I am trying to get my stream settings line back out. I didn't click on that. It just did it by itself. But get this off of there, and now we're ready to go again. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a little bit. I've been first I was doing stuff for the holidays, and then I was sick, and so I wanted to go ahead and get a quick stream in today. We'll go for maybe like an hour or so, and restream chat is acting weird again. I don't know what the problem is. Like at first when I turned it on, only the Mixer chat was working at restream.io, so I pulled up the Twitch and YouTube chats separately. Now it's saying the YouTube and Twitch chats are working with restream.io, but not the Mixer chat. So I'm probably going to have to do what I did last time and just go into restream.io, take all my channels off the dashboard, put them all back on, then restart. And hopefully that'll fix the problem. But for now, we're going to run through some bounties really quick. And we're already in Act 5, so what the hell? Let's work backwards. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, then 1. Really hope this lag buffs out too.
This cannot be opened yet. I don't have enough spirit.
I don't know why I don't have enough spirit. There we go. A fist weapon right off the bat. What do we get? Sledge fist or ice fist or whatever it is. I haven't cleaned out my inventory in a minute either, so our inventory is going to be a mess. But yeah, I wanted to get back and do a stream because it's been so long since I streamed my I don't even have any streams left over on my Mixer channel, I don't think. I was inactive so long that the archive streams just disappeared. I think they only stay on for like 2 or 3 weeks.
It cannot be done. I will not do that.
Oh, I think we might have took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Oh hey, Luna Donut, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream.
Cannot be done.
Alright, so I definitely know that the Twitch chat is working with restream.io. Still not sure about the Mixer chat.
The gods strike through me.
Tornadoes, kind of wasted those, but whoa. I don't need that Diablo, thanks anyway. That just in case it's flavor of time. What the? There was the fireballs. I like that I picked up the gold and not the legendary.
I will not do that. This fight is
More
over.
tornadoes. Alright. Uh-oh, Rizal. Grinding some gear and Paragon. Nice, nice. What class? I'm gonna pull up the mixer thing on my phone here, just to make sure that if the chat's not working, I can see what's going on. I really should have tested this out or something before I jumped in the stream, but
Feel the wrath of Yita.
I kind of just did this stream on the spur of the moment because I hadn't done one in so long. I was like, I need to get something up on my channels.
Thank you. I remained in.
Oh, nice. Monk and Barb is what I'm doing. As you can probably tell by the title. I did this Monk first, because Monk's my favorite class, and then I made a Barb because I heard everybody talking about the Whirlwind Ren Barb, and I just had to try it out. Hell, go in. She wouldn't go in the door. Funnily enough, both builds, in my opinion, are pretty similar.
My master has begun his work on the stone.
Necro, nice. I've never played Necro. I don't even think I have. I bought the Necro DLC, but I've heard Necro's a fun class too.
Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
Eternal conflict may.
A demon.
Oh, Urzale, I remember when you used to be all tough and intimidating. Do I have anything I can drop here? Because my inventory is getting dangerously full. It's a Crusader. I don't have a Crusader. I'm not going to be using a Crusader. I'm not going to be using that either. Alright, so I'll just dump some of this stuff here, because that's a sash of knives, which I don't need. I'm not going to be using that. I've already got one of those. What is that? Zunamasa's. Okay, yeah, I'm not a witch doctor. Alright, so we'll clear out a little inventory space. Yeah, last season I got on the leaderboards. I think it was number 948 was my highest. And this season, I think with this monk, I'm about 3 or 4 greater rifts away. If I'm not mistaken, well, it could have gone up since the last time I checked. But the last time I checked, it was like 116 was like the low end for this monk, and I did a 113 last time I tried to push. But there's two variants of this build. There's the Patterns of Justice, and then there's the Sunwuko. In Sunwuko, you get a little more damage, but I actually prefer the Patterns of Justice because you don't ever have to worry about spirit, and you're crazy fast. From what I've seen, though, Sunwuko does push higher, but another reason I went with the Patterns of Justice is just because it's new. I played Sunwuko before. I played Sunwuko Wave of Light, but now instead of doing Sunwuko Tempest Rush, I was like, I'll do Patterns of Justice Tempest Rush.
I'm under attack. Help me.
Yeah, that Legacy of Dreams is pretty effective. Yeah, after I do these bounties, I'm gonna probably push with this character a little bit, and then I'll break out my Barb. To be honest, I think that this this variant of the monk, the Tempest Rush monk, and the Whirlwind Wren Barb are very, very similar. Can't use it with cane set. Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, if you like the Whirlwind Barb, you'll like this build because they're both very similar. They're both very quick. The main differences I've noticed so far is that with the Barb, it's not really Whirlwind that does the damage. It's Rend that does the damage. You know, Whirlwind just applies Rend, and this build you move a little faster, from what I can tell. I'm sure there's a way to speed the Barb up though, because I've seen some Barb farming videos, and man, those guys were just flying.
Your flaws are revealed.
All right, that wasn't too bad at all.
I need to go back.
You guys want some? Here, come get it. Little bugs over here trying to crawl and bite my ankles while I'm trying to go back to town. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. All right, too slow. Good, good. Terry, what's up, bro? Long time no see. All right, I'm going to get some of this junk out of my inventory. Spooker helmet that I don't need. Got an ancient one of those. I've got versions of those to re-roll. Antimonium loop. Got one of those to re-roll. That. I don't even want that. That. All right. Yeah, I'm curious as to which one I'll be able to get to push higher. Whether it's gonna be the monk or the barb. My barb can do a 100 right now, but he doesn't have ancient weapons. He doesn't have any augments or anything like that. He's all just kind of freshly made, you know. I've got all the best in slot pieces for him. I just don't have them all with like optimized stats.
The storm breaks.
Yeah, that's another thing about this season I like is the Pandemonium perks.
You are defeated.
I always find myself, for some reason, like I get so focused on the gameplay, like the actual character skills, that I forget to try to time those perks, and I end up wasting like the tornadoes and the treasure chests and all the good ones. Grabbing that just for the reusable parts. But yeah, it's...
What you ask is
I'm gonna miss these perks when they're gone.
the storm breaks. The painful spirit is free. I will not do that.
Come on, where you guys hiding?
A
There we
vicious
go.
strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure about how the toughness is gonna match up, because this monk, like starting stats before all her extra perks and stuff kick in, like the stone gauntlets and whatnot, the starting toughness for her I think is like on the push build it's like 112 million or something, and that's because she has tons of dodge chance and all this stuff. The Barb I think may have a higher damage output because Rend is just so crazy powerful, but I'm not sure how the toughness is gonna work out. Keeping him alive is gonna be the trick.
This cannot be done.
That was actually the reason I made that barb, because I wanted the stone gauntlets for my monk. And
Is not yet recharged.
I had a non-seasonal crusader, but I was like, I can't use that gear on a seasonal character. So I made the barb seasonal to get the stone gauntlets because they're so easy to get with strength characters. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just keep playing with this barb. Lower the game volume. All right. There we go. Let's try that. But yeah, I made the barb just to get the stone gauntlets, and I was like, you know what? I've always heard that whirlwind barb is such a fun build. Let's try it, and lo and behold, it is a very fun build. And I really like the aesthetics of the barbarian too. Like, all his gear looks badass. Looks like some gigantic hellacious golem monster or something you see out of like Dark Souls or something.
Your flaws are revealed.
Pole arm, no thanks. Best breath. He always picks up the gold stuff. Or the rare stuff. The gold is the rare and the blue is the magic. Ironically enough, I need him to pick up, or her to pick up the regular stuff, like the gray stuff, because I need the reusable parts. Is the audio balance any better now? As soon as stuff starts exploding is when it gets like really loud. Tornadoes. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll play this game so much, like I'll get a little bored with it after a while. Then I'll take a break and come back. Like I played it last weekend. I went to my parents' house for Christmas Eve. Got back on Christmas night. And then I thought about playing it yesterday or the day before, but I just wasn't feeling it. But I wanted to get a stream up today. 124. Not bad. I'll turn it down a little bit more and see if that helps. Alright, one more. Hammer Mash, or Hammer Smash, or whatever his name is. Oh yeah, for like the first week, dude, I was playing this game probably like 4 or 5 hours a day. At one point, I felt guilty. I was like, I've got to do something else. I've got to do something besides just play Diablo. But then I thought it over, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm only doing it because the season, these buffs are temporary, so might as well enjoy it while we can, right? Almost 4K para? Nice, dude. I am 1009, and I think my non-seasonal, I think he's like 1011. I meant to say 1009. I thought I might have said 4009, but I'm 1009. I think my non-seasonal is a little bit higher, but... Alright. Repair everything, salvage that, because I need reusable parts, and... Alright, on to the next one. I should have probably been hunting down these key wardens too, because I need, well, I don't need it, but let's see how my materials are looking. I was gonna think about maybe getting a Hellfire amulet for my Barb.
My stomach feels strange.
Did you forget to eat again?
No. In fact,
How many of these machines do I have? 14, 3, 3, and I don't have the other.
Sounds like
you ate too much then.
So I'll probably come back and do that another day then, because I don't feel like hunting down the keywords now. I love that dialogue, by the way, where Tyrion's talking about eating all his food at once. I do the same thing. Tyrion's so hardcore, even his food is on another level. His eating habits. 29-20 on non-seasonal. That's not bad though.
It cannot be done.
Hey, players like us say we're only like 1,000 and 2,000 some, and people who are casual players of this game will probably see that and they're like, only? We're like, hey, we put some serious time into this game. We love it. Nothing wrong with investing time into something that you love. As long as you're not hurting anybody, except for the demons, of course, you know. But they deserve it. Gloves. Probably don't need those, but...
It is not ready yet.
Please free me from this miserable.
Alright, I'm not going to free you guys because I just got to clear this chest. Sorry. I'll come back for you one of these days, I promise. Maybe. Hopefully.
The storm breaks.
We gotta take the long way to get to this chest. Huh. 9K, yeah, that's pretty serious.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Some people might say that's no life in it, but I respect that. I respect the dedication. Now, obviously, they're gonna have an advantage when it comes to like greater rift pushing, but in all fairness, they earned that advantage. They put the time in. Those treasure chests would have been really good right here, but I got them too early.
The wrath of Yitar. The gods strike through me.
Nice. 152. And Paragon 1010, one of my favorite cartoons when I was a wee lad. I hear you. I want to get perfect gear as well.
Break beneath the endless
The other day, I was having like a busy day, and I had so much to do, but I had like 20 minutes free, and it was one of those times where I was just like really into the game. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna do one or two greater rifts just to see what I get, and I did it, and I got an ancient helmet. I think it's what I'm wearing now. It's pretty much perfect stats.
I will not do that.
Like, unless I got a primal, I doubt I'd ever find anything to beat this. Oh man, you guys gotta gather around here while I'm trying to free this guy. Yeah, it's got Dex, crit chance, Tempest Rush damage, max cold resist, and reduces duration of control and comparing effects. And everything rolled high on it too.
It cannot
That
be done.
resist roll and max helped me a lot.
You are defeated. No.
Oh, I just missed somebody. I just ran right past that guy. He's like, help! I'm like, where are you? Oh, right there. Yeah, I got this, Primal Unity. I rolled damage on it. It's got crit chance, damage against elites, health globes and potions grant more life, and I augmented it with dexterity. Most people run a convention of elements on this build, but I don't. I mean, I have a bunch, but you know. Nice emote. Yeah, I run the Unity because it's a primal. Like if I get a primal of a piece of gear that's if it's good like non-primal, the effect, you know, I'll use it. But if it's primal, you know, absolutely. Yeah, that's the big reason why this why she has so much toughness. Why I'm able to push those 110 plus greater rifts. My non-seasonal monk is good too, but I think the max I ever did with that was like 97 or something. Of course, non-seasonal, like you said, doesn't have these extra perks, so technically not a fair comparison. But my non-seasonal monk has a primal weapon.
Your flaws are revealed.
There's a video of that on my YouTube channel where I rolled it in Kanai's cube. I still remember that day. It was right before I was getting ready to go on vacation. It was the last thing I rolled. I was like, alright, I'm going to try this, see if I have anything cool to come back to. And it rolled primal. Oh no, you accidentally reforged the primal weapon? That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I would be super pissed if I did that. I would probably stop playing the game for at least like a week or two.
This fight is over. It cannot be done.
They really should have like an extra like are you sure you're sure screen for doing stuff to primals, because that you don't want to lose those. You went to make coffee. Hey, coffee can soothe emotional wounds, so that makes sense. And then got back to grinding. That's what you got to do, man. You got to get back on it. The last time I was really frustrated with this game was last Saturday.
The gods strike through me.
I was trying to get Ambo's Pride for my Barbarian. It was the last piece of gear I needed to make the Whirlwind Ren build. And I farmed for like 6 hours or so
Is not yet recharged.
trying to get it. And I'm pretty sure I got every legendary mighty weapon other than that. And I farmed all day and couldn't get it, so I eventually just gave up. And then the next day I was like, I'm going to play for like 1 hour. I'm going to limit myself. I'm not going to no life this day. And I played for 1 hour, and I tried it one time and got the weapon on my first try the next day. So the game just trolls us sometimes, I guess. Yeah, that's what I did. I tried to get it from Kadala, and if she gave me rares, I would just upgrade those. What's up, Asmodean? Asmodean. It's a rhyme heart or a something. I don't know what that is. It's not anything we need.
Returning to town.
Oh, I got shoulders for my armor set I'm using. Well, not on this build, but on the pushing build, I use the actual shoulders that go with the set. I need to upgrade my gems too. I had flawless royals in these pants, but I used them to augment one of my pieces of gear. And I might let my Barb actually use these caches to see if he'll get anything. This character's pretty much set. I've got ancient, almost everything. Ancient. I don't have ancient boots.
The gods strike through me.
Do you see that enemy over there? From this land.
The storm breaks.
Come on, tornadoes. Just in time. Primal Lamentations, that's good. What does Echoing Fury do again? I forgot.
Your claws are revealed.
Oh yeah, the hammer, right? I think I had that in the cube at one point. I use Little Rogue and the Slanderer, but I've seen some people use Echoing Fury, and I can't remember what the other really popular one-handed weapon was. It might have been Ambo's Pride, actually, now that I think of it. I think it was Ambo's Pride and Echoing Fury. Either setup's good, in my opinion. I like them both, really. Nice.
A vicious strike.
I love gold. Yeah, I've got those Volkathos weapons, but I've never used them. I've never made a farming variant of my Barb yet. That's how little I've actually played on them. I'll probably, when I make a farming variant, I'll swap out the little rogue and the Slanderer for the Volkathos weapons, and maybe the I can't remember what rings I'm using. I know I'm using Obsidian Ring, and I have Royal Ring in the cube. I can't remember what the other is. I might be using Unity. I think I am. But I'll probably swap out my Unity for Avarice Band and Boon of the Hoarder, because that's just good standard farming strat, you know. And try to work in a gold wrap too. Amulets.
What you ask gods strike through me.
I think this character is wearing a Hellfire. Nope, that's Flavor of Time. With decent stats, but my pushing build is wearing a Hellfire because the monk has a lot of really good passives. I rolled some Hellfires for the Barb, but I don't know if the Barb has that many good passives, or if he does, I'm just not aware of them.
You are defeated.
I don't really need a green amulet. Oh yeah, and on my my non-seasonal monk, I have a primal set amulet, a primal Samuko amulet. What's the Rochelle's ring? Is that like they give you life per second based on what you're missing? I think. I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever used it.
What you ask is impossible.
Movement speed after fearing. Nice. I should probably try that because I'm all about that movement speed. You guys hiding down here. Now they're hiding over here.
Do that.
Guys, don't be hiding over here in the corner. Come on now. Come get your lumps. Threatening. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can see how that would be super effective. I need to actually go through the Barb skills and like look at what he has, because
What you ask is impossible.
when I was power level of mine, you know, I was just doing it to get the stone gauntlets for this character, so I didn't really check out the skills that much, but it seems like there's a lot of possibilities for what you could do with it.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
I don't know if the monk has any abilities that fear enemies.
Your flaw.
I suppose I could pair it with that thing where it's like you fear enemies after opening a chest or something, but that might be a little situational.
Today the hunters become the hunted.
Oh, you little... Well, we got the machines, the Infernal Machine of Putridness. I think that's the one we had like 14 of, though. Well, now we got 17.
Your strength fails. It cannot be done. I will not do that.
I just realized I'm not running my, I can't think of the name of the gem right now, but it's like a mini conduit, the electric thing. I can't think of what it's called, but it gives you a movement speed bonus. I need to run that. Oh yeah, the Worshippers Arm Guards or something like that. I know what you're talking about.
This fight is over.
Slake your thirst on the heretic's blood, my children.
Well, that guy sounded like he had a serious, like, cold or something. Did you hear his voice? He's talking like this. I mean, I've had a sore throat, but mine's not that bad. Oh yeah, Wreath of Lightning, that's it.
I am returning to town.
I'm gonna go put that in right now. I don't know why I don't have it on. Whoops. I don't really think I need Takeout because I've got enough damage on this build. There we go. Now we should have a little more movement speed. We gotta kill Vidian. I knew something felt off. I just couldn't tell right away.
A vicious strike.
Not moving so fast, the game's lagging. That wasn't Vidian, that was an imposter.
It cannot be done. Brave beneath the endless tide. that. What you ask is impossible.
Yeah, we're not really missing Tagox at all. I don't need those. I know what that is. I don't need gold stuff either. Rare stuff, I mean. I always want to say gold, because technically it is gold, but gold is kind of implies legendary, too.
I need to go back.
The world. New Tristan.
New Tristram.
Today,
New Tristram and
so
new
you
goods.
won't be disappointed.
I'm already disappointed in you, Squirt. How about that? Alright, last round of bounties, and then we'll start, we'll drop these off in the box and do a greater rift or two, then I'll break out the Barb for a little bit. Sword, don't need that.
To use that ability. Ha! A vicious strike.
Be gone. Only you can defeat this monstrosity.
Looks like we just teleported to the same place. That's pretty funny.
Wrath of Yetan.
Bracers, I might need those. Another pair of bracers, huh?
It cannot be done.
Firestarter. Okay, apparently we already killed Firestarter. I didn't even see him. Or was that that bat-looking thing we passed? Might have been.
This fight is over. I will not do that. This fight is over.
Last one, the Butcher. Gotta kill the Butcher. What about the Blade and the Bunny? Are they here too?
Brave beneath the endless tide. What you ask is impossible.
Yep, we are not missing Tagox. We did not need that damage at all.
Returning to town.
I will take Wreath of Lightning's movement speed any day.
Well done.
Well done.
I hear you. I don't mind bounties, but I like doing Greater Rivers more. I gotta get rid of some of this junk in here. I like doing Greater Rivers more than I do bounties. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Okay, we got plenty of space here. I like doing Greater Rivers more than bounties, but like if I wasn't kind of lollygagging here during this session, if you have this version of Monk, you can pretty much do all 5 bounties in anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. You just skip all the side stuff and you'll be able to do it really quickly. Alright, now this is the pushing build. I'm going to switch that out for Guardian's Path. And now you see our toughness is 113 million. I'm going to go ahead and save that because momentum's good, but I need more toughness than I do damage. I'm going to start out on a... I'm just going to start out with a 100 to get back in the swing of things.
Prove yourself worthy.
It is not ready yet. That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Nice. That was a good spawn for that. I wasn't paying attention, but I just got lucky with that.
That ability is not yet recharged. Break beneath the endless tide.
Just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
This fight is over. I must wait to use that ability. This
Wasted
fight is
that,
over.
but... Well, we got decent coverage with it, I guess.
It is not ready yet.
Probably should have saved it for these guys, but... It's all good.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, got the cavalry. Dude, they just ganked that guy right there.
It is not ready yet.
One blue namer versus me and like 4 of those angels. Of course they can't come over through the door though, because that would be, you know, that would be too cool if they could just follow me around.
I must wait to use that ability. not ready yet.
Nice.
You are defeated.
Wasted that. Man. Oh yeah, so I keep forgetting about it.
A vicious strike.
Finished with 10 minutes 11 seconds. It's pretty funny considering I'm Paragon 1011. That's a neat little winky dink.
I cannot carry more.
Oh, there's a vengeful wind. There's esoteric alteration. I'm gonna run back and spin these shards really quick so I can grab these others.
I've got some brand new goods.
We got Kadala.
Fate smiles on you today. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Look, always changes. Yeah, we know. But you never do.
My name is Ash. When if you have it, let's see the gem.
We'll try that. Failure. Success. 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 Alright. An even 100. Beautiful. 3,750% damage. Damn.
I am returning to town.
Your trunk.
Well done.
It's gonna take a good pair of gloves to beat mine, dude. Those has got pretty much perfect stats. And they're ancient. Let's see. Did we get anything else good? Vengeful Wind is weak. Oh, we got a puzzle ring. I'm gonna use that on the Barb too. We'll see if he can handle greed on T16. Pretty sure he can. Oh yeah, it's weak sauce. Alright. Bazuban's of Justice. Is Bazuban like an actual term for glove? Or something? Because when I go out on a cold, snowy morning, I don't say it, alright, I'm just going to grab my toboggan and my Bazubans, you know. Creed's Flame, that's weak. Tasker and Theo, if I was running a Demon Hunter or a Witch Doctor, or a Sentry Demon Hunter, or a Witch Doctor of any kind, that would be awesome. Yeah, I got an ancient one of those, I don't need that. And an ancient one of those, so I don't need that. Alright, let me just dump all these jewels in here. That, and that. And that. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump on over to the Barb for now. He's a little squishier, but he's still pretty beastly. Alright. Switch from Serenity to Artorias. What's up, Broseph? Look at that guy right there. He is kind of a beast. Or at least he's well on his way. I was surprised at how fast the Barbarian became really powerful. It took me like a good little bit to get my Monk to where she could do like a 100, and he pretty much did it no problem. Alright, yeah, I don't even have this guy optimized at all, but he's still pretty powerful.
I can't pick up anything else.
Yeah, I need to spin these blood shards. I gotta see what he needs. Let's see. I think I have weapons for him to re-roll. I have a little rogue, well, 2 little rogues. Do I have a slanderer? Yes, I do. Okay, so I've got the weapons for him to re-roll. And he has a good flavor of time. Well, pretty good. He's got ancient gloves with good stats. I could try to get a helmet with crit chance on it. Or some shoulders with area damage.
I can't carry anymore.
Are you
Alright.
ready?
Let's try a helmet.
What a steal. You look like you could use a new item of, do come back again. Don't forget, luck always changes. Anything could happen.
Do shoulders now.
What? I didn't even
What is
know I
that?
had that thing.
That's a different look for the shoulder. It's still just a rare, but I never saw that
Ooh,
before.
that's nice.
Oh, Mantra channeling.
Have it back.
I think I have one of those, or like several actually, but that one rolled with strength, I'm guessing, so I guess we'll keep it.
Don't be shy. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. Hello there.
What the? I didn't do that.
Fortune favors the
At least
bold.
unintentionally.
I didn't even
I'm
know I had that
overburdened.
thing.
Throw this into the Barb thing in the stash. Yeah, we've got a couple there, but this new one has strength on it. So let's go ahead and do the puzzle ring and see if he can take out Greed on T16. I love how I'm going to a utopia of like loot and gold, and Zoltan is still like small minds, small goals. Nice. You gotta love those blue goblins, man. They're so good. Yeah, the main thing I get from here whenever I go is just like gold and jewels and like materials. I rarely get actual good gear that I end up using.
I can.
Come on, greed. Meet Artorias. You met Serenity, now meet Artorias. Alright, I guess he can take out greed on T16. I love how he looks when he's got Wrath of the Berserker on. Looks like a pissed off Super Saiyan Santa Claus or something.
I am returning to town.
Oh, gotta do this. Tradition. Yeah, there's the arm guards you were talking about. Worst Chains arm guards. Striders of Destiny. Huh. I have a wizard, I just never really used it extensively. I've heard it's a good class too, like I said, it's another one I just never used. Band of Might, that's the other ring I'm running. Because I like to use Furious Charge. Alright. So let's see which one of my weapons is better than the other. That has lightning damage. My whirlwind is lightning, so I'm maximizing that. Lightning damage, strength, area damage, and reduced cooldown, which with my cane set is pretty much increased damage. Damage, strength, area damage, and cooldown. So both of them are pretty much the same, I guess. Which one is higher damage? Oh, my little rogue is ancient. Derp. Okay, so I just need to reroll the Slanderer to try to get an ancient.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Alright, come on, Primal. Negative. Let's go, Primal. Come on, Primal, Primal, Primal.
I will do, but when is that stopped you? If that's what you want.
Don't take that Templar.
Damage against
We'll
elites.
put you to sleep with all-
I suppose that will work. Not your first idea. Not quite.
Haha. That's kind of poopy stats, though. I mean, the Vite would help me. Attack speed is okay, I guess. I notice it makes a different sound whenever it gets you, whenever it becomes ancient. Do I have another Slanderer? No, I don't. So, damage, area damage, and cooldown reduction? Yeah, definitely. Alright, let me replace the arcane damage. I don't know why. I'll go lightning damage since I used the lightning rune on Whirlwind. I don't know why they would put arcane damage on a barbarian's weapon. They're just being dicks. I mean, I know it's probably not made primarily for a barbarian, but if it rolls for a barbarian, it shouldn't have arcane damage. Alright, so I'll use that. It would be great if I had another Slanderer to roll, but I don't think I do. I've got 2 little rogues. I don't think I have another Slanderer. I could try to get one from Kadala. So plus 14% damage, 4% damage, to 22.2% toughness. But the thing is, I don't know if that's taking into account the fact that cooldown gives us additional damage. I don't know if it's counting that, but we'll go ahead and use the ancient version since we just rolled it. And I'll put this back in here. That was good stats on the Slanderer, man. I gotta transmog it. Well, I don't have to. Well, yeah, I do, because, you know, Fashion Souls. Alright, man, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
Don't you miss me? Just a little?
You look like you could
Alright,
use a new
let's
item of-
try...
Don't forget, luck always changes. Don't forget, luck always changes.
One-handed sword. Okay, so I can try to upgrade these. We'll take it easy and just do an 85 for now.
Battle's guide.
They should have run when they had the
It's so lame the angels can't come through the doors, dude. These holy soldiers who have fought demons for generations, their weakness is a door.
I can't. The Rift God. Impossible.
You have tried.
All right.
Let's see what we can do.
$77, not bad.
Let's see what happens, shall we? What a steal.
Okay, I got a sword there.
I see.
Weakness. And another sword. Come on, baby. Slanderer. Or Fulminator. The dagger. Alright. I don't know if I should keep sprint or go with something else like ignore pain. I'm going to try ignore pain. Increase movement speed and knock enemies away as you run. That could be helpful. Increase duration to 7 seconds. That could also be helpful. Gain life per fury spent. Damage reduction for allies. Or heal. So it's one of these three I think will be the best. Movement speed and knockback. Longer duration or heal. I'm going to try the speed and the knockback, and if it doesn't work, we'll just go with something else. We'll try it. We'll try some different stuff.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
Or we can just get wrecked as soon as we go through the door.
Ready. I can't. Impossible. Still recharging. Flesh is weak. No way. Need more time.
Okay, we can get up to like 1,000,000,000 toughness. That's not bad.
Still recharging. Your flesh is weak. I can't. No way. You cannot stand before me. No way. You wilt against my throne. Not ready yet. I can't. Impossible. I'll taste your fear. Need more time. Still recharging. I wish I could do that. No way.
Oh, that's cool. He gets little shields around him. I didn't see that.
Your flesh is weak. Impossible. Still recharging.
These brutes to shreds.
Full Capos guides my hand. Not ready yet. can. Guide my hand.
The Rift Guardian has found me.
I'm ready yet. No time. Need more time. I'm ready yet. No way.
Get wrecked. Alright. I think we died at the start, but that was it. So not a bad run.
Good to see.
Hershey. Whoops.
What do you need?
$85. Beautiful.
I need to go back.
Yeah, I'm starting to get all sniffly, so I might have to call this stream short.
You have
Such a brave soul. What a steal.
That's the Bocathos Solemn Bow. Okay.
Very well.
Exarian. That's not very good. And a dagger. And an axe. Yeah. Sweet. That's pretty much the same as what I got on. Alright,
Fate smiles on
can't
you
do anything
today.
there, so we probably do need to get Bane and the Stricken upgraded. But looks like I've been going for about an hour and a half, so I am gonna cut this stream short because, like I said, I've been a little bit under the weather. Don't want to go for too long and strain my voice or anything. So want to thank everybody who tuned in to watch. I might try to stream tomorrow, depending on if I feel better. I am gonna try to get restream.io's chat lined out. Like I said, it's probably the same fix as last time. I'll just need to disconnect all the channels and connect them back. And if that doesn't work, I'll use the workaround I used today. So I want to thank everybody for checking out the stream. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share. Any support you can give is greatly appreciated. And please check back tomorrow as we may be going again. And as always, stay awesome.